Next, another special News Radio WGNS broadcast.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big GTV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. It's time for the Primetime Sports Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, working hard to help injured people in Rutherford County and Middle Tennessee. Since moving to Medical Center Parkway, they've helped thousands get legal help that they've needed when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, go to johndaylegal.com for a free consultation. And remember, there are no fees unless they win your case. Now, let's join the Primetime Sports team for tonight's featured game from WGNS and Big G TV.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Oakland High School, Nelson Smotherman Field, as the Oakland Lady Patriots are getting ready to take on the Riverdale Lady Warriors. It's a big district tilt here between two of the top teams in the district. Smaller districts, yes. You add these two teams along with Rockvale and Siegel, and there you have a district. But this is a big matchup here tonight. Riverdale won the first matchup between these two teams back just a few weeks ago, 11-0. We'll see what happens tonight here on Oakland's home field. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and jump into those starting lineups. That's next as we continue State Farm Prep Sports coverage of softball here on WGNS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service. We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service reminds you that it makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We've been serving Rutherford County since 1988.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
We're just off Memorial Boulevard at 142 Heritage Park Drive.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
And our game brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack as well. 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. That's State Farm Agent Dana Womack, 615-900-0877. Starting lineups coming up here for you from JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates Winners Trophies and Fans Heating and Air. And, John, the ink is still fresh on the lineups here.
Certainly is. We're going to rush through this here for Riverdale. Noonie Fleming will lead it off and play center field. Allie Murphy in left field to bat second. Mackenzie Ventura will be the pitcher, bat third. Vanessa Cooley at first base will bat cleanup. Bella Waldrop at shortstop hitting fifth. Ava Wallace will be in the catcher tonight, and she'll bat sixth. Kylie Leverett at third base will bat seventh. Jolie Murphy, the designated player, she'll bat eighth. Cam Brewer in right field will play second base and bat ninth. Addison Clay is the flex player, and she'll be over at second base. For Oakland, Amari Moore will do the pitching, bat leadoff. Addie P will be at first base batting second. Bella Kirby will catch, hit third. Emma Scott, the DP, will bat cleanup. Hallie Areola will be at second base batting fifth. Ayla Hickerson batting sixth and play left field. Izzy Smith will be in right field batting seventh. Riley Zettlemore will be at third base and bat eighth. And Cole Campbell will be in center field batting 10th. And Ava Barris will be your shortstop, and she'll be the flex player tonight. And those are brought to you by Fans Heating Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company.
All right, it is about game time, so we'll take a timeout, come back, and it's time to play ball here at Oakland's Nelson Smotherman Field.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Auctions are easy, fast, and profitable.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They walk you through it. It's been my experience. What I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
Call Parks Auction and Realty or visit parksauction.com.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Parks Auction Company, committed to auction excellence.
Sold it to you, 27.5.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door and hope you find the customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed Supply caters to all homeowners with a quarter acre to several acres, focusing on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
And yes, you can even get milk from the MTSU dairy at Las Casas Feed Supply, the best milk in town. Las Casas Feed on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Experience matters, but so does change. I'm Kenneth Barrett. I spent 28 years serving and protecting our county. I've seen what works, and I've seen what needs to be better. When elected, I'm not looking to keep things the same. I'm ready to bring positive change to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Servant leadership, transparency, I'm committed to making this county safer for every family. Together, we can build a Sheriff's Office that really sets the standard. Early voting starts April 15th through the 30th, and the primary is May the 5th. I'd love to earn your vote. Let's make Rutherford County the best it can be.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Treasurer Jam Stewart.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
It's State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
In a Rutherford County Classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back.
Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on WGNS Radio, WGNSSports.com, and our Big G TV video channels.
Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball. Eagleville has done it. State champions 4 years in a row.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championship.
The Oakland Patriots, 8-time state champions. The gold ball headed back to Patriot Drive.
Multi-year Tennessee Association of Broadcasters award winners Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, along with the Primetime Sports team, are standing by to bring you the game, which starts right now.
And good evening and welcome back to Oakland's Nelson Smotherman Field, and our game is underway. First pitch in for a ball, and here we go, John Dinkins.
Beautiful night, and you know the national anthem was playing. The wind was blowing so beautifully. It couldn't have. I would just love to have taken a video of that. Oh, I guess we did, sort of.
The wind whipping in the outfield from left to right. It's 2 balls, no strikes to the batter, Noonie Fleming, for Riverdale. And this one off the mark as well. 3 balls, no strikes. We're underway here. You've got your lineups. Here we go.
My Alexa told me today that it was going to be 81 for a high, 47 for a low. That's quite a big difference.
It is, isn't it?
Is that true?
I think I heard in the 50s.
Okay.
But there's a strike in there. 3-1 rather. Fleming, Murphy, and Ventura, the batters here for Riverdale. Leading the district so far. Swing and a miss. Got that one by her, and it's 3-2 now.
I say that because you're going to need a sweater, I think, tonight sometime.
Well, I asked on the way out, because I didn't wear anything but shorts and a T-shirt. I asked on the way out, and it said 67 at 8. Pitch is swung on. Right past short, and it is going to get out into the outfield grass for a leadoff base hit. So Fleming is aboard. This Riverdale team, John, has won all of their district games so far. Last meeting with Oakland, it was 11-0 at Riverdale. It's a different story when you go on the road, though. Your batter, Allie Murphy. She's bunting, gets it down the third base side. It's picked up by the pitcher, Moore, and they are going to throw to third. It's going to be a play there. She is out at third. So she took second on the bunt and tried to steal third, and they got her on the throw, that her being Fleming. And Murphy is out as well. She was tagged. That was one unassisted as she bunted to the pitcher.
She also gets the assist down there third because she made the throw. It was a nice play. Very alert.
So Moore kind of doing it all, and all of that was outside of the pitcher circle. And
I think Nooney kind of got caught in no man's land.
Pitch swung on, lined away. The throw did go to Zettelmoyer, so that would be 1-5 on the double play, honestly, because there are two out here for Mackenzie Ventura. Ventura looking at a one-strike count, and the pitch from Moore. Swung on, fouled away again.
Well, she got the bunt over, which is what you want to do, but she kind of drifted off second just a little too far.
Moore did not wait on that ball to see if it was going to go foul either. She picked it up while it was in fair territory because she was able to make the tag. Now Ventura lines this one into right field, and it's going to get down in front of the right fielder, Smith, for a two-out base hit. So in three batters, two of them have a base hit here. And the inning continues for Riverdale with Vanessa Cooley, the first baseman. She gets her instruction from Christy Bingham, the head coach, who is coaching third down there for the Lady Warriors. Here's the first pitch to her. Offered at it, but it gets by for a ball, 1-0. Still trying to figure out this umpire here, too. He's not very vocal, except on that strike, or that out call at third. This one foul tipped. So 1 strike is your count to Cooley. Bella Waldrop would be next if Cooley can somehow reach here. And the pitch swung on, popped up, foul territory, and out of play over the first base dugout, which is where Riverdale is planted tonight. Oakland in their home dugout on the third base side. You can see some baseball going on across the way, and there's all kinds of additional spring sports happening on the football field. It's 1-1. Swung on, and it is going to be out of the ballpark. It just kept carrying, and Vanessa Cooley is going to touch them all. That's also going to bring in Ventura. It is a 2-run homer for Vanessa Cooley. That one carried on out of here.
Yeah, an opposite field dinger over the right center field fence. You get it up in the air a little bit, it's going to carry out that way. That's where the wind's blowing. But I think it probably would have gone without it.
So it's 2-0 Riverdale here, and this all coming with 2 outs. And remember, Nooney Fleming was caught trying to take third. Pitch outside. The fifth batter faced here by Amari Moore. And there are 3 hits already, 2 singles and a homer. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way, a bit high. So it's 2-0. She kicks, she fires from the circle. This is a fly ball into center field. Going back, and making the catch is Campbell out there in deep center field right at the warning track. So a fly out to center field is going to end the inning, but not before Riverdale gets 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, walks, hit batters. No one left with that tagged out at third on the first out of the game. So it's 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first, and here come the Lady Patriots when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan Franz Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. State Farm Agent Dana Womack, 615-900-80877. That's 0877.
Leading off for Oakland, number 28, Amari Moore.
So Amari Moore is going to lead it off here, and her Lady Patriots find themselves down to Riverdale 2-0 here in the first inning. Softball tonight and baseball tomorrow night and baseball Thursday night. So a busy week trying to get in some games. Next week's weather already doesn't look very good. So we'll see how that works out. Pitch, one on, fouled back and behind home plate. Sunday into Monday looks particularly stormy, and Saturday some rain. I think April's trying to make up for the miss of April showers so far.
We're playing catch up.
Yep. Pitches a strike on the outer half from Ventura. You may remember Mackenzie Ventura, a Siegel star. A little slap bunt down the third base side. Leverett throws to first, and a stretch by Cooley, but not in time. Just a well-placed little squibber down that third base line. And, John, I think Leverett did all she could do, and Cooley certainly did over there at first.
Yeah, it was a nice play by the third baseman. In fact, it probably a little closer than I anticipated. But she's got some speed now. You can tell that on that defensive play she made in the top of the first.
So we'll give Moore a single, and Oakland now bunting. And right into the air, Addie P bunts it right back to Ventura. She had to make, well, she came halfway between the pitcher circle and home plate. So there's one away now. Didn't even get to announce Addie P's name. Bella Kirby, your batter here now. Bella is the catcher. Oakland in the home powder blue with red and navy stripes for the pants, white shirts, and the powder blue writing of the numbers and names and all that. Nice look. Here's the first pitch. Is in for a ball. Riverdale in the black tops with cardinal and gold cardinal pants as well. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oakland down 2-0 here, trying to get on the scoreboard. Pitch on the way, swung on, popped up back this way. Mr. Wells has the PA all handled. Concession stand's got hot dogs going, so.
I didn't bring my light tonight.
Good night at the park. Oh, no.
I left it in the car.
Pitch upstairs.
I can go get it. It'll take me about an hour and a half, but I can go.
Parking was an adventure here on the Oakland campus.
Actually, I got it really, really good. I was very fortunate. I got a pretty good parking place down by the football locker rooms and field house.
2-2 fouled back this way. Got a much better spot than I did.
I think it said, "Do not park Kevin Creasy's parking space."
Oh.
I just went ahead and parked there.
Was the parking spot paved in gold?
Well, sort of, yeah.
Like all the trophies he wins?
Yeah, it was. I'm figuring I'll hear about it.
If you park there, you will. Your car may just disappear. The pitch. High. And it's a full count now. In fact, I think they have used all of the gold balls that they've won to melt those down to pave his parking spot. He's got enough to do that. There's no trophy case for him, so he might as well, right? Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and got her on strikeouts. The first one for either pitcher as Bella Kirby is retired.
Now back for Oakland, number 30, Emma Scott.
So Emma Scott, your batter. Well, John, to my right, there are lots of plaques dating back to 1987 when Oakland won a district championship, and last year's district championship and region runner-up plaques are here. And one thing I noticed is the first pitch is Byer for a swinging strike. The plaques have not changed since 1987. They make them the same way.
Well, that's nice. I don't. What's your point there?
I guess if you've got a good thing, you might
consistency.
I guess. Nothing in one. Got that one by for a swinging strike as well. It's just funny to see now the wood back grain may be a little lighter or darker, but how it's all laid out, it's exactly the same.
Well, it may be sun faded in 1987.
Well, that could be. That's true. Before they put the tint here. 2-strike pitch is swung on, and that's going to be it for the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that is going to be it for the Oakland Patriots here in the first. No runs. There was 1 hit and 1 left. We've completed one. We go to the second inning now with your score, Riverdale 2, Oakland 0. State Farm, Prep Sports.
Game day is coming, and are you ready to represent the Blue Raiders? At Raider Tees, we've got the largest selection of officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear in town. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, even tailgating essentials. You name it, we've got it. No more searching through random stores. Everything you need is right here at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS. Get game day ready at Raider Tees. Bigger, better, and go blue. This is a paid legal ad.
There are no bad questions. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, and we're happy to give answers.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust.
The law office of John Day, they were great.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Softball.
We're back here for the top of the second, and Avia Wallace is having to adjust and get her hair out of her face here, ready for the first pitch from Moore, which misses high for a ball. It's 1-0, top of the second, 2-0 Riverdale. 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Wallace, Callie Leverett, and Jolie Murphy. for Riverdale due up here. Strike on the outer half across from Amari Moore. Got Oakland's first and only hit there in the first.
Seems like Oakland's always got a good leadoff hitter, don't they, all the years?
This pitch drifts high for a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike. Was thinking about Ventura in the pitcher circle. You probably need to rough her up early if you're going to try to get to her if she settles in. 2-1 is on the outer half for 3-2 or 3-1 count. She wound up striking out the last 2 batters, so we'll see how Oakland's bats will do against her once we get there. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Chased a big riser there. Take it to 3-2. If you were tuning in thinking you would hear Middle Tennessee baseball, that's on the website tonight. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and the first strikeout victim for Amari Moore is Avaya Wallace. Once they get a few technical things worked out, nothing, absolutely nothing works right in Cookeville. Even the bathrooms back up every time you go down there.
Now.
It's just Cookeville. It's the curse of Cookeville. Callie Leverett, the batter, takes a ball on the first pitch. I know Monterey is a beautiful little town, but you have to go through Cookeville to get there, and it just makes you sick at your stomach to go through Cookeville.
Wow.
1-0. Popped up, fouled away down the first base side.
You're not from Cookeville, are you?
Monterey's a nice place, Theory, but, you do. And it's the pits.
They've got a good restaurant there, though.
1-1 is on the outer half for a ball.
The Golden Corral.
Yeah.
It's worth going just to go to the Golden Corral.
Isn't that the place we got food poisoning and almost died last time?
I had COVID and gave it to all of you.
Oh, yeah. We all almost died from that.
I felt good that night.
2-1 is going to be lined right at Riola. And she makes the out. Nice catch there by Hallie Riola. So that will be 2 outs with a line out to the second baseman. And brings up Jolie Murphy. She is the designated player for Riverdale. Riverdale had 3 hits in that first inning. Oakland's got them down to their last out here in the second, and a strike on the outer half from Moore.
I want to take a trip to Monterey. Go by and see our buddy Rafferty and go back through Cookeville and go to the Golden Corral for dinner.
He's running things at the Cultural Arts Museum. 0-1. Dribbles in for a ball.
Rafferty's running a Cultural Arts Museum?
Yep.
Wow, they got the right guy for that.
And they have one in Monterey, so that tells you something. I bet they don't in Cookeville.
Wow.
1-1. Swung on, fouled back this way. You got to have culture to have a Cultural Arts Museum.
Wow,
right?
okay, let's change the subject, okay?
1 ball, 2 strikes. All dirt roads lead to Cookeville, John, The 1-2 went upstairs with it and got her swinging. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and Moore settles in and retires Riverdale 1-2-3 here in the top of the second. We move to the bottom of the second. Your score, Riverdale 2, Oakland nothing. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams. Auto, renters, frankly any kind of insurance, I've got your back. Call me at 615-898-1150.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Hallie Riola is the batter, the second baseman for Oakland, and she comes up swinging on the first pitch, comes up empty from Ventura. No, it's actually a ball. Now she swings on this one, pops it right side and in foul territory, and Cooley went after it. I think Clay too, but nobody could come after that one. So it is a 1-1 count. We're getting started really quick in between innings here on us. Or I need to speed up getting into the break one. Probably that. 1-1 from Ventura's fouled back. Nice breeze blowing from left to right. Some shadows on the field, but that's because of the trees. 1-2. Ooh, just misses inside. And a few Riverdale Boo Birds come out after that call. Ventura was not happy either. Two balls and two strikes popped up, fouled back this way, and so Riola stays alive.
Areola.
Okay. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball right side. And Areola is out after the catch from Brewer.
Now for Oakland, number 11, Ayla Hickerson.
Aliyah Hickerson, your batter. She is the Lady Patriots left fielder. And looks at this one across for a strike. 0-1. Ventura with the sign, and now the pitch popped up, fouled back, and over the netting into the foul territory, or into the fans section here on the Riverdale side. So it's 0-2. Pitch swung on and popped up right side, and drifting back and into the outfield grass is Clay to make a catch. So the second baseman retires Hickerson for Izzy Smith. So after the leadoff hit by Amari Moore, the Lady Patriots have been set down pretty much in order since then. Just went over the minimum for Ventura so far here in the early going, and it's a swinging miss from Smith. The 0-1. Outside corner called strike.
Well, the umpire loves that corner, that outside corner.
He doesn't like the inside corner, though. Because that's where Ventura tried to place the one that got a few boos. She went back outside. This one just a little high, I guess. So it's 1-2. The long look in, the sign from Wallace, and the pitch. This one going to be high and gets past Wallace, but nobody on. No harm, no foul. Count remains 2-2. There are two out here in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Riverdale. The pitch swung on, popped up into the backstop. got some new signage on the outside of what is a press box. You've got restrooms, you've got the concession stand downstairs, you've got all of that built behind home plate here at Oakland. Chopper down the first base side. It stayed fair, and it's going to be stepping on the bag Cooley for the out. So ground out to first ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We've completed 2, and it's 2-0 Riverdale. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net. We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, talking with Anne-Marie Brents.
When people walk in and they're like, tell me what's good, I usually tell them the loaded baked potato, which is a fully loaded potato with the butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon, and chives, and then we put meat on top of it.
At Rick's, they use the largest potatoes you can find.
Every Tuesday, we run a special on the loaded potatoes. We call it Tater Tuesday, and we sell a lot of potatoes.
Barbecue, smoked chicken, ribs, they've got it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive, and online at ricksbbq.com.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big G TV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
We're back, and at the plate will be Cam Brewer to lead it off here for Riverdale. She offers at the first pitch. It's 0-1. It's 9, 1, and 2 hitters here. Back to the top of the order, Fleming and Murphy on deck. Looks like a slap hitter here, and this one is a ball outside. Top of the third, 2-0 Riverdale. The pitch on the way, and it's a strike on the outside corner. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it there at the plate.
Yeah, the infield coming in. Watching for that slap hit.
And now there's going to be some conversation about something. I have no idea. The home plate umpire talking to the outfield umpire, and I really don't know what about. Don't know what could be controversial here. Good neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack bringing you this half inning, along with JHA Company, Rutherford County Schools, Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, and Last Gas's Feed Supply. Whatever it was, everybody's happy, and it's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Amari Moore. Well, now this is the part of the order that gave Moore trouble in the first. 3 hits through the first 4 batters, one being a 2-run home run. Nooney Fleming, who had the single, and when Ventura had the hit, tried to stretch it out and get to third and was called out there. He's at the plate and watches one high, 1-0. Moore kicks and fires, zips this one high. She looks to the dugout, then to her wrist, and now the pitch. Outside corner, got it across. For those of you who haven't been on WGNSradio.com lately, made yet another small tweak of the layout. This one fouled back into the screen. And so now, not only can you listen live at the bottom as you scroll on pages, there's a small preview of any video that we've got going there. It looks pretty cool down there. So it lets you know when we have video going. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up, right side, and over the third base dugout. You can minimize it or pop it open to see it a little bigger. Pretty cool, so check it out. Video player there, right there on the home page and on every page of the website. Sports 2. That's the next task. Improve our sports page some. 2-2. Just a bit outside. Got lots of news there, including one of the newest stories. MTCS is looking for a new coach as here's the 2-2 first. Took something off, and it's strike 3 called. Big strikeout there. She struck out the last 3 batters, and 4 of the last 5 faced. Nicole Burks has stepped down as MTCS volleyball coach. As you could imagine, you know, with her daughter going to middle and she's got a son playing ball and wants to watch them continue and work and grow. So Jason Piercy has had a busy spring the last 2 years looking for coaches over at MTCS. But that's a sports story on there. Also, MTSU's Blue Raider Athletic Association doing a little membership drive right now. Got news on both of those stories. Pitch swung on and fouled away. First pitch to Allie Murphy. With Fleming on last time, she was kind of in a bunt situation. Part of the reason for the delay here was Coach P was out in the pitcher circle talking to Moore and the infielders. Ventura would be next, but there are 2 outs here in the inning so far. Moore is definitely taking her time here. Carefully pitching to Allie Murphy. This one sails upstairs to even things at 1 apiece.
She's really settled down since the first.
This one gets away. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, since that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 batters, 4 of them have been strikeout victims. 2-1, right back up the middle, and it's going to bounce past the pitcher circle, past second base, into the outfield for a 2-out hit. So Murphy gets the single. And so the top 4 batters in the Riverdale lineup all have hits so far. With Mackenzie Ventura, the batter, she has singled and scored a run. Back in the first. Still 2-0. We're in the top of the 3rd inning here now. Pitch in the dirt. Good dig out. Kirby keeps Murphy close over there at first. I hear Coach T-Bone out there. Outside. His pitching philosophy in softball is hit the ball. So, you know, that's why he gets the big bucks. I think in basketball, when he's coaching, it's shoot it.
Keep your hands up.
Keep your hands up, yeah. That's on defense, yeah. 1-1 is going to be right up the gut. And back-to-back hits now. Ventura with her 2nd of the game. So runners at 1st and 2nd now for Riverdale. I will remind you that there are 2 outs in the inning. But here is public enemy number 1 if you're an Oakland fan, and it's Vanessa Cooley. She had a 2-run shot, which could have easily been a 3-run shot had Fleming not been called out at third trying to sneak an extra base in. Pitch is over for a strike.
That was a good pitch. Open up with her with an off-speed pitch. I'm sure she was looking at something much faster than that.
I'm up here and Cooley intimidates me, so, you know. Got a good presence in the box. Nothing in 1. Swung on, fouled it back. Just pulled the trigger a tad late. 2 on, 2 out. Riverdale up 2-0. We're in the top of the third. Cooley back in and in the hole. 0-2. Moore taking her time, gets the call, and now the pitch. Tries to sail one across that off-speed pitch, but it was high and inside. 1-2. I wouldn't think Riverdale, with 2 out, would have anybody trying to sneak an extra bag here. They're ready to go at the crack of the bat. 1-2 pitch. Just missed it there. And just got a piece of it to stay alive.
We'll be over here tomorrow night, I think, too, won't we, Brian?
Yep, Oakland and Rockvale baseball just across the way. We'll be parking in the basketball gym parking lot.
No, there won't be any problem over there.
No. Here's the 1-2, lined into center field. It's going to drop, and they're going to send home Murphy. The throw gets away, and that's going to allow Cooley to get all the way to second, but another run is across, and it's now 3-0 Riverdale. So that's going to be a single and an RBI for Cooley. Murphy scores the 3rd run. Cooley goes to second when they threw to third to try to get Ventura down there, and she just got there in time. So there are runners at second and third, and your batter, Bella Waldrop. Riverdale trying to increase their lead here. It's already 3-0. Waldrop flied out to center field back in the first.
I think I jinxed Moore when I said she had really calmed down, and a lot of 2-out hits here.
Took something off of that one, and it's a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's been the top of the order that has been the real bugaboo for Oakland. Riverdale flexing their muscles here. Kind of singled Oakland to death. It's 2-1 after that pitch. Riverdale dugout is quite vocal over there. The 2-1 on the way. Low and outside.
I think they got the pitch on the outside corner, but it was low. You're right.
Waldrop, a right-handed batter. Digs in the box, takes one high, and the bases are loaded. First walk of the game for either pitcher. And that brings Avea Wallace up to the plate. She led off the second and was one of the 4 strikeout victims for Moore so far today. Bases loaded, full of Lady Warriors. Critical point in this ball game for both teams. Riverdale trying to blow it open here. Pitch, fouled back.
She certainly had a cut there. Wow.
She has very, very long, almost waist-length hair coming out of that softball helmet. Red and curly. I mean red. 0-1. Gets this one high. 1 ball, 1 strike. got a niece who, gosh, she's probably 28, 29 now, and her hair's still that color. She loves it. This one low. 2-1.
I think that's matches the uniform a little.
Yeah. There's the Lady Warrior on every bag out there, and at the plate is Wallace with a 2-1 on the way. It's a strike called. Moore needs one more strikeout to get out of the inning. Riverdale does not want to leave the bases loaded, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is a big at bat. You get a base hit here, you're starting to really break away from them. They need to hold them here.
The pitch, swing and a miss. Got a little off-speed changeup in there across, and that comes at a wonderful time for Oakland. Strikeout number 5 for Moore. And here is your recap. Riverdale gets 1 run on 3 hits. There was 1 walk, and the bases were left loaded. We move to the bottom of the third. Your new score, Riverdale 3, Oakland nothing. Going to the bottom of the third when we come back. State Farm Prep Sports.
Experience matters, but so does change. I'm Kenneth Barrett. I spent 28 years serving and protecting our county. I've seen what works, and I've seen what needs to be better. When elected, I'm not looking to keep things the same. I'm ready to bring positive change to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Servant leadership, transparency, I'm committed to making this county safer for every family. Together, we can build a sheriff's office that really sets the standard. Early voting starts April 15th through the 30th, and the primary is May the 5th. I'd love to earn your vote. Let's make Rutherford County the best it can be.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Treasurer Jan Stewart.
I'm Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about the significant rate decrease we're experiencing now. Let me compare coverage and possibly save you hundreds on your home and auto. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Renters, when you combine State Farm Auto and Renters Insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me at 615-900-0877.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Rutherford County Schools, where education goes beyond the classroom. Through innovative career pathways and award-winning academics, students are gaining the skills needed for college and future careers. That is the RCS Different. Discover the opportunities at rcschools.net.
Well, the damage was limited to just 1 run. But Oakland finds themselves down 3-0, and Ventura has not left the door cracked very much. Here's the first pitch to Riley Zettelmoyer. And it's just a bit inside for a ball, 1-0, and Ventura with a big smile on her face there. Rubs a little dirt on the softball, throws this one in there, zips that across in a hurry for a strike call. It's 8-9-1 here for Oakland. Only 1 hit in the game so far for the Lady Pats. Pitch swung on and fouled away down the first base side. The sun has finally gone down behind the trees at least. I don't know if it's fully off the horizon there. The 1-2. Strike 3 call. And I think Zettelmoyer knew it, just kind of froze there. 3 strikeouts for Ventura. They have turned the lights on here at Oakland. I only see that they don't have that many light standards. It only looks like 3 with these LED lights. Swing and a miss for Cole Campbell, the center fielder. Left-handed batter. She's a bit of a slap hitter as she comes out of the box running. Gets a head start. And the umpire is telling Ventura that it was outside. It's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Whoop. She steps out. Ventura was ready to go, and the umpire did have his hand up. Waiting on Campbell to get back in the box. She's ready. Everybody's ready. The pitch. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now it's the Oakland dugout that's a little boisterous down there. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ventura, after the pitch, takes stroll to the back of the pitcher's circle and then back to the rubber. Comes set, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4.
For Oakland, number 28.
And that's back-to-back strikeouts now for Ventura. Takes us back to the top of the order, and Amari Moore, who has the only hit off of Ventura, and that was a leadoff single. She was left stranded at first, the only threat Oakland has had in the game. And here's a little popper right down the third base side, and Leverett was playing in, and it took a weird hop past her and dribbles into the outfield.
Back for Oakland, number 12, Addie.
John Moore has kind of placed herself, especially with what she's doing in the pitcher circle as well, for maybe an SRM concrete solid performer tonight.
Got the only 2 hits Oakland has right now.
So Addie P., who tried to bunt Moore down last time, doesn't look like she's bunting here. It's 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Lined into right field. If it gets down, it's trouble. It does. Coming over is Fleming from center field. The throw is going to be right back to Ventura, and that will hold Moore at third. But back-to-back hits for Oakland, and the Lady Pats have something brewing here.
That was a really nice play by Fleming to run and corral that ball before it got through the gap. If it goes in the gap, you may have gotten a run in and a runner at third. So just the fact that it's still 2 out gives Riverdale a chance to get out of this. Oakland like nothing better to spoil it with Bella Kirby here.
John, if you're in the outfield and there's no way you're going to do anything to keep that from being a hit, you want to keep it in front of you, and that's exactly what she did. She had to run a long way as well. First pitch to Bella Kirby is a strike.
Well, her momentum was carrying her to the left side, and she turned around and threw a good ball into the infield.
She sure did. That was pretty amazing. Kirby struck out in the first. Takes a ball high here. It's 1 ball and 1 strike from Ventura. Oakland with runners at the corners trying to get their first run across here in this critical district game. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch to Kirby. Ooh, way inside that time. Kirby had to kind of suck in and pull back and get out of the way of that one. Ventura looks to the dugout for this sign. And the pitch is on the way. Got that inside corner finally for the strike.
And that's where she was trying to get the previous pitch.
That inside corner, you've got to be right on it for this umpire. And he's calling it like he sees it and wants it. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. The pitch. Swung on, popped up, and corralled by Clay in the infield for out number 3. And that will end the Oakland threat here in the inning. There were no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We've completed 3. We go to the 4th inning, and your score is Riverdale 3, Oakland nothing. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Well, Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. That's Andy Womack, 615-890-0850. And Riverdale going to lead it off here.
You want a cushion here?
With Callie Leverett. Oh, no. And first pitch, she comes up swinging and going to dribble into the outfield for a base hit. Gets the Riverdale folks all excited there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th hit for Riverdale. All singles except one 2-run blast by Vanessa Cooley. 3-0 here, but a leadoff single. Jolie Murphy struck out in the second is your batter, and here's a pitch outside.
She's had a lot of luck with the changeup tonight. I think if you're a Riverdale batter, you're going to be looking for something fast. Lay off the slow stuff. Hard to tell, though, sometimes.
Here's a 1-0 on the way. Outside, held up there by Kirby, but didn't get the call. 2-0. 7, 8, 9 hitters here for Riverdale. Top of the order has done some damage, so if you're Oakland, you want to sit down this 3 here. Pitch is inside for a ball. And unfortunately, Callie Leverett got the first hit. That was not one of the first 4 batters in the lineup for the Lady Warriors.
She hit the ball hard in the second inning, too, was out.
This pitch is a strike on the outside corner, and Murphy had already flipped the bat and was headed to first, but
I think she thought it was low.
Yep. She had to stroll back and counts 3 balls and 1 strike. Struck out last time up. Here's the pitch. Hit this one hard, right side. Drifting over is Smith in foul territory, and it's going to drop. She didn't touch it, though.
Foul ball, I believe, too.
Yeah. It was in foul territory when she tried to make the catch.
Wind caught it and just carried it.
Kept going away from Smith. She did a good job to even get close, to be honest. So a long, noisy strike to take it full now. And the payoff pitch to Murphy. This one inside, and she does get that walk. Second one of the game. And your batter, Cam Brewer. So 2 on, nobody out. Another tough situation if you're an Oakland faithful. Riverdale had bases loaded last inning. Only got 1 run out of all of that. Riverdale trying to break open this 3-0 game. Hit back into the screen. Good retrieval there by Kirby. Everybody stays put.
I think what Cam's wanting to do right here is get them to second and third.
Just put it in play somewhere,
bunt,
huh?
Little drag bunt or something.
We're in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch.
You don't want to walk
the ball low. A walk would load the bases. 1 ball and 1 strike. Moore toes the rubber. Checks her wristband, and now the pitch on the way. Tried to get a piece of that one, and I think maybe she did. Everybody goes back. I think Kirby might have got a little piece of that. The umpire checking on her. 1 ball and 2 strikes, your count. Leverett's down at second. Murphy is at first for Riverdale. The pitch, slapped it foul at the plate.
That would have been, if that stayed fair, that would have been trouble.
Kind of carried away, didn't it?
If it hadn't gone foul, I think she would have been on and the bases would have been loaded.
And she's definitely kind of given us an idea of what she's trying to do, and John mentioned it, just slap it down the line. And she comes up empty that time, swing and a miss. And we do have down at third Leverett.
And she stole that base. She was going on the pitch.
So a stolen base for her, and Jolie Murphy was at first, and she was off the bag, and people were screaming, and she kind of didn't know what to do, but the first base coach was doing her own screaming, saying, stay right there. Swing, and a long, long foul ball now. Boy, that one kept carrying for Nooney Fleming. Nooney has singled and struck out. Nothing in one. Other than the home run, that was maybe the hardest hit ball. This one fouled back. And going on the pitch was Murphy, so she slides into second, but she's going to have to retreat. She's trying to get to second. Runners at the corners now for Riverdale. This is the part of the order that has been troublesome tonight for Oakland. The pitch on the way. Low. It's 1-2.
Fleming really followed that pitch in. She could see that that thing was going to be outside. It was outside all the way.
More readies. And now the pitch. Tried to chase it outside. And Murphy finally got that stolen base. So she's at second, but Allie Murphy, it's going to be up to her now. 2 outs in the inning. A couple of strikeouts, up to 7 now for Moore. And a big, big batter here with Murphy. She bunted right back to Moore in the first inning and singled and scored a run in the third. Pitch is high and inside. Last inning, Riverdale stranded 3. They do not want to strand 2 here in this inning. Oakland wants just that. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch swung on, popped up right side and into the fan section, the bleachers.
Tried her best to wait on that off-speed pitch. It just got a piece of it.
The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Coach Lyons relaying the pitch, and here it is. Low. Ooh, the throw is down to third, and it gets away. And that's going to score a run. Kirby threw down to third, trying to catch Leverett off the base, and Leverett's going to get across for run number 4.
That's E2.
So the run scores on an error, and it's 4-0. Murphy stays at second. So just 1 on here for Murphy and a 2-1 count. Slapped it down the first base side, but it just goes foul. P had a good jump on it down there at first, but if it had stayed fair, I don't know if she could have done anything with it or not. That was a little smoker down that line there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch for Moore. Popped it into the infield, and it's Riola. throws to first, but not in time.
Bobbled it. That'd be a E4.
So another error. Murphy does go to third. So second error of the inning. Runners at the corners again for Mackenzie Ventura, who has gone 2 for 2, and here she sends this one into deep left field. Coming in, making the grab is Campbell. It didn't go as deep as I thought it did. So a fly out to center field will end the Riverdale threat here in the fourth. But they do get across 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning. There was a walk in there as well, and there were 2 left. Moving to the bottom of the fourth, your new score, Riverdale 4, Oakland nothing on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. My team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. We've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard.
Bottom of the fourth inning here. And the first pitch is high to Emma Scott from Ventura. It's Emma Scott.
Let me know when the hot dogs go on sale, half price. That's my favorite part of the game.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Scott, Areola, and Hickerson, the 4, 5, 6 hitters here for Oakland. Count is 1-1. Then this pitch swung on, and wow.
That's like singing. That's like music to my ears when they say last call, hot dogs half price.
Leo Martin just heard you. He got up and moved.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Scott. The pitch, swing and a miss. That, well, let's see, struck out 4 or 5.
Up for Oakland, number 5, Hallie Areola.
Those beginning to mount up for Mackenzie Ventura. Hallie Areola flied out to right field her last time up, which was leading off the second inning. First pitch to her is across for a ball, I guess, 1-0.
Oakland needs to start picking away here.
It's getting late. Fouled back this way and over the press box. Well, I say getting late. We're
halfway through.
Halfway, yeah. And Riverdale hasn't exactly, had a breakaway inning yet, but they keep adding. They've added 1 every inning except the second. Popped up right side. Brewer is coming in, but it doesn't go that far. It's actually the second baseman, Clay, who makes that snag right at the outfield grass.
11, Hickerson.
So Elia Hickerson, your batter. She popped out to the second baseman, Clay, her last time up. This one high. Coach Charlotte P., I was waiting on the Oakland lineup, and she was warming up the team. Here's a liner that gets past Clay and into the outfield for a solid base hit, but she's going to try to stretch it to 2, and the throw is not in time. So Hickerson, she made a little hesitation, but she then took off the second and got there in time. And that is going to be the 4th hit of the game, and that is the only double so far of the game. She's at second base. Oakland threatening again with Izzy Smith now the batter. Pitch is outside. What I was going to say about Charlotte, she was hitting to the deep fly balls to the outfielders. 1-0 on the way, swing and a miss. And she looked back at me and she said, "Watch this." And then she just hit it off of the outfield wall out there, and it bounced over. And I said, "Still got it." And we said it at the same time. 1-1. Popped up right side and out of the field to play. And I thought, if I did that, I might have to go to the hospital. So she does still have it. 1-1. Foul back into the screen. She did say, "Well, this bat's a little hot." I thought it could be the hottest bat around, and I wouldn't make contact. So the 1-2. Right side gets through for a base hit. That's going to score a run. They get it in, cut it off. But Hickerson is in, and it's going to be an RBI single for Izzy Smith, and the Lady Patriots are on the scoreboard.
All after 2 out. Going to get a runner here. Parkinson running.
So everybody gets notification.
That was a big run to get that after 2 out. That's even if they don't do anything else here.
The batter now is Zettelmoyer. She takes the first one for a ball, 1-0. So back-to-back hits after 2 out. A double, a single, and an RBI for Smith. Another run would be huge. They would cut Riverdale's lead in half. 3 runs would tie us, so there you go. The 1-1, lined right side, but foul.
Well, after getting shut out in the first meeting, that's a moral victory in itself right there.
Sure. Not sure how they do the awards for the regular season, but Ventura is likely considered the best pitcher in this district. This sails just a bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Zettelmoyer. Riverdale tried to limit the damage here and get out of the inning with just 1 run across for Oakland. The pitch. This is inside, and it goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Riley Zettelmoyer, the third baseman. 0 for 1 today. And now Ventura shakes one off and then throws the pitch and gets it by her. Blistered one in for strike out number 6, and that ends the inning. But not before the Oakland Patriots score 1 run. There were 2 hits, a double by Hickerson and an RBI single for Izzy Smith. 1 left on. We move to the 5th inning. John's going to take you the rest of the way with Riverdale leading 4-1 in this softball game on State Farm Prep Sports.
It's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, let me tell you how they can show up for you. Whether I need help navigating a financial decision or just a question, I know I can pick up the phone and talk to someone who's right here in our community. In a world that's becoming more impersonal every day, it's good to know that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is always there with real people who care.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Softball.
Our game brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. John is going to take you the rest of the way. Riverdale up 4-1, and John, it's all yours.
All right, Vanessa Cooley's going to lead it off. She's had a home run and a single and 3 RBIs of the 4. And the first pitch to her is a strike called right at the letters. And it's 0-1. 4-1, Riverdale. If you're just now joining us, tuning in here, we're in the top half of the 5th. Oakland got a run in the bottom of the last inning. Swung on, fouled away, and it's 0-2. Wind's still blowing. It really hasn't changed much since the beginning of the game. Moore. 4 innings pitched. There's a swing and a line drive that's going to be fouled down the third base line. So giving up 4 runs, 3 of them earned. 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, since she's walked 2. So Cooley with an 0-2 count out in front of a really good hitter here, the number cleanup hitter for Riverdale. The pitch swung on, fouled right back toward me. If I'd have had a net, I'd have had that ball, just in self-defense. So the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Cooley steps back in there. Now the pitch by Moore. Off speed, swung on, fly to left, and an easy catch out there for Hickerson. And there's one away here in the top half of the 5th. And here's Bella Waldrop, flied out to center, and she's walked. Moore's job here for Oakland is to hold them right here. Give her team a chance to get across 3 more runs. Riverdale got 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. And there's the pitch, a strike called, 0-1. Moore gets off the rubber. Checks into Coach Lyons down there in the dugout. The wind and the pitch. Just outside. And it's 1-0. I believe they've gotten Valena like a chair now. They used to sit on buckets, but she's gone big time. I believe it's a chair. Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch high, and it's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the right-hand hitting Waldrop. Moore looks in from the dugout. Now she's ready. Kicks and fires. Swung on, had a good cut, fouled it back. Out of play, 2-1. And now we're getting about ready here. Waldrop stepping back in. The wind and the pitch. High. And the count now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. My light has a green thing at the bottom of it. Three-two pitch, a little looper, and caught by P right at the last second for out number 2. That I thought had a chance for at first, but P made a good play. Here's Avea Wallace, struck out twice, once in the second, once in the third. 2 out, nobody on here in the Riverdale 5th. Braves were down 4-0. Then they got 3 more runs to make it 4-3. Now it's 5-3. Washington. Braves have won 4 in a row. Can't win them all, though. Hopefully they can come back in this one. The pitch. That sails high. 1 ball, no strikes. Tomorrow we'll be right back here, not at the softball field, but we'll be on the baseball diamond with Oakland and Rockvale. And here's the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. That'll be the 3rd game of that series, I would assume. Always enjoy coming to Oakland. Always enjoy here and enjoy going to the, the concession stands press box. Unique little way to do a game. Pitch is high. Plus, it's all the food you can eat.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you eat a thing.
I'm not eating this year. Been a good boy. But now if they go for half off on the hot dogs, it might be too much to pass up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, if it comes while I'm doing play-by-play, there'll be silence, so you'll have to take over if they go.
You're just going to leave at that moment?
Well, I mean, if it's half price, they won't stay forever. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. 2 out. Here's the pitch. Outside. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If Wallace would reach, Leverett would be next for Riverdale. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And the inning is over. An easy inning for Moore. Good comeback from the last inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. There was nobody left. And we have completed 4.5. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-1, Riverdale over Oakland.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Well, let's talk to another Williams, like good neighbor State Farm Agent Alex Williams. Offices at 403 St. Clair Street here in Murfreesboro. That's State Farm Agent Alex Williams, alexwilliamsinsurance.com, 615-890-1150. Also, tonight's game brought to you in part by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. I was looking, John, at some of the scores of games that are in progress. Riverdale leads Siegel 7-0 in baseball. Let's see. MTCS and Brentwood are tied at 4 apiece.
For Oakland, number 10.
And final from today, Eagleville beat Mount Pleasant 6-1. So that's a quick peek at your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. That Riverdale Siegel baseball game score kind of interests me. 7-0 Riverdale.
4-1 here. Riverdale leading over the Oakland Patriots. And the pitch is a bunt. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first. Safe. Infield hit. Played very well down there by Leverett, but just couldn't get her in time. So Cole Campbell reaches. It's a leadoff single. That's the 6th hit off of Ventura. And it brings up the top of the order, Amari Moore, who's 2 for 2. Infield is in everywhere. The pitch, high chopper. Leverett going to have another chance. Goes to first, got her by half a step.
Now back from Oakland, number 12, Addie P.
Well, that was really, really close.
Going down to second, it's Campbell. Well, I thought she might try to go to second, but that would have changed all of her momentum, so the best play was to first.
John, that Riverdale Siegel game is going to the bottom or the top of the 7th.
Pitch is popped up foul out of play to Addie P. Popped up and singled. Singled back in the 3rd.
We will have game 2 of the Oakland Rockville series tomorrow night, and we'll have game 3 of the Siegel Riverdale series Thursday night. So a couple of big matchups there all around.
Pitch is down low. 1 ball, no strikes.
They're all really big now because this is the last district. This is the last district go-around in baseball, I think, for 10A or 10-4A.
The pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Campbell down at second. She reached on an infield single. Amori got her to second. There's 1 out. The pitch from Ventura. Swung on, a shot to short. Checks the runner, now throws to first in time for out number 2, and going to third will be Campbell.
Now back from Oakland, number
John, she got on with that little bunt, and now they've gotten her all the way to third, but you know, I know they're down 4-1. Another run would certainly be really, really big, but at some point they're going to have to get more than 1 run an inning.
Here's Bella Kirby, who has struck out and popped out. 0 for 2 today, and the wind from Ventura, the pitch. Swung on, bouncer right back to the mound. Going to be an easy play, and the inning is over. No runs for the Oakland Patriots on 1 hit. They strand 1 over at third, and we're going now to the 6th. It's 4-1, Riverdale leading Oakland here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big G TV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. Ron Reeves, 873-1700.
Callie Leverett going to lead off for Riverdale, and the pitch is way high and over the head of Kirby, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Moore had a great inning last time, got him 3 up, 3 down. He's ready in the pitch. Strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-1 Riverdale. Leverett stands back in there. She is lined out and singled, swing and a miss. She also stole a base and scored a run back in the fourth. Moore looks in, and now the pitch. High. Count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braves still trailing there in the 7th, trailing 5-3 to the Nationals. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch way outside, and the count full now, 3-2. Leverett, the right-handed hitter. And Amari Moore ready to pitch, and it's swung on, fouled away. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I'm trying to see what's going on, looking on Game Changer, but I can't see what's happening in the Oakland Rockvale game over there.
Looks like nobody's in the press box. Oh, it's over to the right, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
3-2. Pitch is high, and Leverett walks. Be the 3rd walk for Moore. So Leverett reaches, and that brings up Jolie Murphy, who is struck out and walked. She's the number 8 hitter. She'll be followed by Cam Brewer. If she can, well, she's going to bat anyway, regardless. She's the 3rd hitter in the inning. The wind and the pitch. Swung on, drilled, and caught by the second baseman. Throw to first, double play. Ariola with a line drive and the good sense to throw it to first and caught her off the bag. It's a double play. And that brings up Cam Brewer now with 2 out and nobody on. Boy, that's just, if you're a pitcher, that is just like medicine.
Big old shot of penicillin right in the arm from 3-shot Shacklet.
You know, toward the end, you had to get like 6 shots.
Well, that's true.
The pitch swung on, chopper to second. Ariola makes the play, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was a walk, and nobody left. The double play erased that. And we've completed 5.5, going to the bottom of the 6th. It's Riverdale 4, Oakland 1 here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Softball.
This half inning brought to you by Rutherford County Schools. Innovative Pathways, award-winning athletics, a commitment to every student. Rutherford County Schools is preparing the next generation for success in college and beyond. Explore the programs in schools defining the RCS difference at rcschools.net.
Emma Scott, the batter here in the bottom half of the 6th. And the pitch from Ventura. Jammed her, and it's going to be a little blooper to second and a little soft toss over there to Cooley, and out number 1. That's Clay to Cooley. And Emma Scott's retired.
Now up for Oakland, number 5, Hallie Ariola.
Hallie Ariola is the batter now. Flied out to right, and she's popped up. She's 0 for 2. First out, always a big one for The pitcher here in the 6th. The pitch, strike call on the inside corner, 0-1.
So another final we've got in Eagleville 6, Mount Pleasant 1 in varsity play. Several other games still going on, 4-4 MTCS and Brentwood.
Ball is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Ventura, the right-hander, winds, swinging a foul back. Evens the count at a ball and a strike.
So the action that we're seeing over there on the baseball field is their JV, while the varsity's playing at Rockvale, and they'll switch tomorrow night.
There's a swing and a bouncer to second. Clay to Cooley for out number 2.
That's why we will be over there tomorrow when the JV goes to play at Rockvale. The varsity will play here, and so that's kind of how that will go. But looking forward to doing that game tomorrow night, Rockvale and Oakland.
Ventura's pitch sails high, 1 ball, no strike. Well, I'm playing golf tomorrow at Willowbrook, and I tried to convince the guys to go to Emma's.
Oh, they didn't want to go?
They want to go to Bosky's, which is inside the golf course. But
mistake.
All you can eat, you know. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, you're going right by Emma's, too.
I mean, it's right there.
I mean, you need to overrule that.
It's just one of me. That almost hit her, and it did. First one today that I've seen. And that is the first one for Ventura, and runner at first with 2 away. Part of the problem with Oakland tonight, they've hit the ball fairly well, but they waited till 2 outs, and that's hard to build a big inning up when you get the first 2 outs, and then it's just hard to get a big inning going after 2.
Well, you know, honestly, that hit by pitch breaks up a string of 5 grounders.
Right.
You know.
Well, I was fixing to say in the 4th, I don't think we'd had a ground ball until about the 5th inning, and then that's all we've had.
Yep, here of late.
Pitch, a little low.
Ventura has not walked anybody. That is a hit batter, but that's one thing that's helped keep Oakland's base runners down if you're a Riverdale fan.
One ball, no strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Izzy Smith has grounded to the first baseman unassisted, and she singled. Singled back in the 4th. That was where they got their 1 run. Pitch, blooper to second, and Clay with a tremendous catch goes to her knees to make it, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was a hit batter and 1 left. We played 6. We're going to the 7th. Riverdale leads Oakland 4-1.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Auctions are easy, fast, and profitable.
I've always been a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals.
I've known the guys over there my entire life.
Call Parks Auction and Realty or visit parksauction.com.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Parks Auction Company, committed to auction excellence.
Sold it to you, 27.5.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Thank you, Mr. Andy Womack. Our game also brought to you in part by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, our friends at MTE, Sir Pizza, and Franklin's Printworks. Don't forget, coming up in the postgame show, the SRM Concrete Solid Performer. Listen each postgame show for that. Locally grown, nationally known. That's SRM Concrete.
Riverdale batting here in the top of the 7th. And Nooney Fleming's going to lead it off, and followed by Allie Murphy and Mackenzie Ventura. Big inning for Moore to hold this score right where they are. Nooney has singled and struck out twice. He's 1 for 3 for the game. Looks like everybody's ready. Fleming gets ready to step in there. Moore looking for the sign for the dugout. She's ready. Left-handed pitcher, by the way. I don't think we said anything about that. Pitches from the left side, and it's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's eat, kid.
Also bats left. 4-1 Riverdale. We're in the 7th. Oakland will get one more shot at it. The wind in the pitch. Change up high. 2-0. One thing about it, the Lady Warriors have not quit yelling the entire night.
Where's their horse or, you know?
2-0. High again, 3-0. Where did we go that was so vocal? Was it Stewart's Creek and?
I think Stewart's Creek and Smyrna.
It was Smyrna. The Smyrna girls were really vocal. They do dances. I've seen them on Facebook. They dance. There was a strike call, 3-1. Did you see that? I think Lonnie taped that. Seen it.
You know,
I saw him after that game that the Smyrna boys played, and I said, we had you on mic again. There's a grounder to third. Coming up with it with a long throw in time. Zettelmeyer to P for out number 1. Pretty good speed going down that line, too.
You saw him after, huh?
Yeah, and I said, we got you caught on the air. Did I say anything? I said, bad? No, I said, no, Lonnie. Of course, I didn't tell him that. I said, yeah, you did. The pitch. Outside corner, it's been there all night, 0-1. To Murphy, who is grounded to first into a double play, singled into third and scored, and reached on an error in the 4th. She's 1 for 3. And now the tomahawk chop starts. The pitch. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Riverdale got 4 in, Riverdale got 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the 4th. Pitch, line foul into the dugout. That'll stop some conversation.
It's the bottom of the 7th in the Braves game. Nationals 5, Braves 3. We're going to get you there as quick as we can.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, change up again, and it's outside and high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on here in the 7th. Murphy would be followed by Ventura, and then Cooley. The wind in the pitch. I have never really been at a game much. You don't see it much where the wind has stayed the same throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
Usually when nightfall and sunset, it usually calms down a little bit.
It's been about 5 to 10 miles an hour all night.
Brisk at times. There's a swing and a foul out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Allie Murphy, the number 2 hitter for the Lady Warriors. The wind and in the pitch. Swung on, fouled back again. A good battle going on here between Moore and Murphy.
It's 71 degrees right now outside with the wind at about 8 miles an hour.
I guess I'm going to miss that 47 that she predicted, aren't I?
50 tonight.
50? Well, that's pretty close.
Pretty close. So 81 to 50, 85 to 50.
Strike 3 called. Murphy caught looking.
Boy, if looks could kill.
And that is the 9th strikeout for Moore.
When Murphy had a look for that umpire like you wouldn't believe.
Mackenzie Ventura, the batter. She's 2 for 3. She singled, scored a run, singled in the 3rd, and flied out to center in the 4th.
I'm a girl dad, so I recognize that look.
You've seen it a lot of times.
Yes, I have.
Ventura, she is vying for the SRM Concrete Player of the Game.
Yes, she is. She's 2 for 3 at the plate with a run scored and pitched a heck of a game.
Pitch change up is into the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on here in the Riverdale 7th. Let's look ahead here. Oakland will send up Zettelmeyer, and Campbell, and then Moore. That's the 8, 9, and 1. Pitches outside. That's Zettelmeyer. Sorry. Two balls, no strikes. Wind in the pitch. Lined in the right. That's trouble. But it's caught on a beautiful play out there by Smith. That was a blue star for her.
Man.
And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down inning for Moore. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Riverdale to win it, got to hold them. It's the bottom of the 7th, 4-1, Riverdale on top.
Experience matters, but so does change. I'm Kenneth Barrett. I spent 28 years serving and protecting our county. I've seen what works, and I've seen what needs to be better. When elected, I'm not looking to keep things the same. I'm ready to bring positive change to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Servant leadership, transparency, I'm committed to making this county safer for every family. Together, we can build a sheriff's office that really sets the standard. Early voting starts April 15th through the 30th, and the primary is May the 5th. I'd love to earn your vote. Let's make Rutherford County the best it can be.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Treasurer J.M. Stewart.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time.
Renters, when you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you save an average of $642. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I'm ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call me at 615-459-2683.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Sir Pizza, Craig's Tax Service, Winners Trophies, Donut Country, and Parks Auction. And we are ready for the 7th. Ventura's pitch is swung on and missed to Zettelmeyer. Struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Oakland needs 3 runs. Riverdale needs 3 outs. The wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ventura not playing around here, and it's 0-2. Cole Campbell would be next, then the top of the order and Moore. Ventura gets the sign from Wallace. The pitch, strike 3 called. That was quick. 7 strikeouts for Ventura. And it brings up Cole Campbell. Struck out and singled back in the 5th. Oakland has 6 hits on the night. The pitch, a little high, 1 ball, no strikes. Campbell steps out on her. Now she's back in. Left-handed batter. The 1-0. Strike called. Leverett could reach out and maybe shake her hand as close as she is down that third base line.
John Moore did all she could to, give Oakland a chance here because she
swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
Moore sat down the batters in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning, and Ventura's trying to close the door here, isn't she?
Well, it's really hard if you give Ventura a 3 or 4 run lead. It's hard to put together enough hits against her. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Campbell, who's hanging tough here in the 7th. We're going to go right to our Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Brian is working feverishly with stats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now, time called by the official. Kind of wanted to reset, I think, everything. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the 7th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. That's 8 now for Ventura. She's trying to finish in high style here. 8 strikeouts, and here's Amari Moore, the opposing pitcher, 2 for 3. She grounded out to third her last time up in a bang-bang play at first. 2 out, nobody on. And Oakland down to their last batter.
Moore's been a tough out, though.
Ventura looks into Wallace's sign, the wind and the pitch. Strike called. Nibbled that outside corner, 0-1. The pitch. Fouled it away, and it's 0-2. They're down to their last strike here. No balls, 2 strikes. Ventura walks off the rubber. Now she gets ready to set back in. Here's the wind and the 0-2. Swing and foul away. She's a tough cookie. She may be a little difficult to strike out here. We'll see. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Ventura's ready. And the pitch. Bouncer, short. Throw to first. In time. And a great scoop down there by Cooley. As a throw by Waldrop was a little bit in the ground, short hop, and a great defensive play by Cooley, who had a great game herself. 2-run homer in this game tonight. The final score, Riverdale wins it 4-1 over the Oakland Patriots, and we are now ready for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Ream Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the primetime sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
Welcome back to Oakland High School, and it is time for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Whether it's heating or cooling, Prentice Allsup services all major brands and often provides same-day service. Their team of Ream Pro professionals is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable year-round. Call 615-890-1311 or visit PrenticeAllsup.com to schedule your service today. That's Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, trusted comfort on West College Street. 4-1, our final score tonight, and there was a lot of Ventura and really 2 good pitching performances tonight. 3 of the runs were earned off of Moore. But we're going to go to our SRM Concrete Solid Performer first. Brian, you've got them.
All right, we're going to go with the 2 pitchers, and they really got the job done at the plate, too. Amari Moore tonight, she was 2 for 4 at the plate, and in her 7 innings, 4 runs, 7 hits, struck out 9, walked 3 batters. And for Riverdale, we're going to go with Mackenzie Ventura. Ventura was 2 for 4 with a run scored on 2 singles tonight. And in her 7 innings, only gave up 1 run on 6 hits. She struck out 8, but she did not walk a batter. She did have a hit batter late in the game. So,
and a special, I guess, recognition for Vanessa Cooley, who had 3 RBIs, 2-run homer, and a single and an RBI. She drove in 3 of the 4 runs, so we'll give her kudos as well. That's your SRM Concrete Solid Performers, locally grown, nationally known. That's SRM Concrete. And Craig's Tax Service keys to the game tonight. I think too much Ventura, right?
I would say so, John. And at crucial times tonight when Oakland had chances, she kind of slammed the door. And you know what, Ventura, after the bunt single in the 5th inning, there were 5 straight ground outs. There was a hit batter, then another ground out. And then the 7th inning, she struck out the first 2 batters and another ground out. So that's how the game ended. Just Oakland did not have enough chances right there.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be complex, so it's smart to get expert help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, as well as financial and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 615-890-2233 or check out craigstaxservice.com. And if you've missed part of the game, head to WGNSSports.com and click on the Sir Pizza podcast button to listen, watch, or download. You can also check the archives for past games. Don't forget, you can order your favorite pizza online. Visit SirPizzaTN.com for carryout or delivery. And better yet, download their app to start earning reward points. Find Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and Memorial Boulevard. 4-1 is our final. Riverdale wins it over Oakland. Now with a look at the stats, here's Brian.
All right, stats and then Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update, and we'll get you to Braves baseball. So here we go. For Oakland, Amari Moore was 2 for 4 tonight, 1 for 3 for Addie P. Elia Hickerson was 1 for 2 with a run score. With a run scored, the only run scored for Oakland, and she was also hit by a pitch. She had a double, a single, 1 for 3 for Izzy Smith, and an RBI. So she drove in Hickerson, and 1 for 3 with the bunt single for Cole Campbell. Again, we gave you Moore's line, 7 innings. Pitched 4 runs, 7 hits, struck out 9, walked 3 batters. Now for Riverdale, their top of the order was really tough. 1 for 4 with a single for Noonie Fleming, 1 for 3 with a run scored on a single by Allie Murphy. Mackenzie Ventura went 2 for 4 with 2 singles tonight and a run scored. Vanessa Cooley 2 for 3. With that big 2-run homer. That was the real big difference in this game that happened in the first inning. That 2-run blast put them up 2-0. 2 for 3 night for her with a run scored and 2 driven in. And for Callie Leverett, she had a single, 1 for 2 with a run scored. She also walked. For Ventura, 7 innings, 1 run, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, and 1 hit batter. Again, your final 4-1. Riverdale the winner. They sweep Oakland in the district in the regular season this year. And last meeting between the two until maybe postseason. We'll have to wait and see. That is stats from JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies, as well as Fans Heating and Air. On the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard tonight, it was Oakland falling at Rockvale in baseball 2-1. So the series comes to Oakland tomorrow night. We'll have game 2 of that, and Oakland trying to get that home win to even the series at 1 apiece. Brentwood leads MTCS 7-4 in baseball, and it was Eagleville a winner 6-1 over Mount Pleasant. Riverdale in baseball beat Siegel in the first game of their 3-game series 7-0. And there you go. That's your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. And here's one little news nugget. This was just put out by Rutherford County Emergency Management Agency. There has been a planned gas release in Murray County near I-65, and with the wind direction, especially southern Rutherford County, you may smell something that smells like rotten eggs. But it's a non-harmful gas, and there's no safety threat. So they kind of wanted us to get that news out. So there you go with that. And, John, we're going to go to Braves baseball, and the Braves game is in the top of the 8th with the Nationals leading 8-4. So we're going to take this opportunity to head to the Braves game right now for our producer, Jonas, back at the station. The main man pushing all the buttons and making things happen back there in a wonderful, wonderful way. We certainly appreciate Jonas Harmon's hard work. For John Dinkins and all of our friends here at Oakland who made tonight comfortable, I'm Brian Barrett. Let's head to the Braves game. Braves and Nationals in progress right now on WGNS. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big